Hello everyone and welcome to Game Talk.
The hell is that? What the hell is that?
So this is going to be a new thing that I'm doing on the channel. It's going to be Game Talks. We're going to talk about what we like, what we don't like. This is my 5 reasons why I'm not going to be playing Black Ops 4 anymore as soon as Battlefield 5 releases. So we'll still play it a little and maybe some zombies, but no more. So this is going to be a little bit of a controversial video. There's been a lot of issues with the game, how it performs, and some of the changes that they've made, and there's been a huge public outcry. So I really look forward to seeing what you guys have to say in the comment section below about the topics that we're going to be covering today. Number 1, let's go ahead and talk about these free kill streaks. They used to be kill streaks, but now they're specialists. Why? Why did we need specialists? Why did we need free kill streaks to just completely obliterate the skill gap in the game? Let's go ahead and just start with Ajax, okay? So Ajax gets the god tier flashbang, the 9-bang. 9-bang had to be removed from Blackout because people would get 9-bangs, hold them, put them in the pocket. Just tuck it away for the end of the game. End of the game, they're gonna pull out that 9-bang, they're gonna Kobe you, bust a couple Fortnite dances, and then they're gonna smack you in the back. It was gone with a swiftness. Multiplayer, still got the 9-bang, baby. And let me tell you, when you 9-bang your enemy, they are just straight doing a micro dab for like freaking 15 seconds. I understand completely that there are perks or equipment to combat pretty much all of these specialist abilities, but for me, it just still should not be there. And a lot of these things should be kill streaks, and you know it. Then Ajax gets a shield. Not just a normal shield, a shield that goes around the front to the side. So he's covered a full 180 degrees. But not only is it a shield, it's a freaking gun with excellent hipfire accuracy, I might add. And I rock Ajax a lot. And I'm probably gonna have some clips flowing of me just freaking shrekking people with shield because it's freaking ridiculous. Battery. So Battery has the notorious cluster grenade, baby. It's like an awesome grenade that explodes into more grenades. I don't know how many. All I know is it sounds like somebody is shaking a maraca and everything is freaking exploding. But we're not done there. Battery's got the war machine. I know you know it used to be a kill streak, but it's free now. You don't have to suffer the struggle to try and get kill streaks. You get a free war machine. Fire break. Now fire break's a little I don't know who came up with the idea for fire break, but kudos, bro. You done it. Number 1, we play Call of Duty because we're not trying to play Halo or Destiny. So some guy comes out onto the freaking playing field with a radiation canister. He cracks that thing open on the battlefield and then just starts radiating a whole freaking area. I don't get it. Radiation does not instantly kill you. That's some BS. Oh no. That's so dirty. He gonna use fire break outside while I'm inside trying to slay these boys. And why? Just why? I'm gonna say that so many times during this video. But then he gets a flamethrower too. I think the flamethrower would have been a super dope kill streak, personally. Nomad. Oh, Nomad. Nomad's got the mesh mines. Mesh mines that he sends out with a freaking slingshot. Literally, this guy pulls out a little popping stuff on walls and stuff. And then Nomad gets a dog, only one, gets a freaking pit bull with a bulletproof vest, and he's coming for you, and he's gonna one-tap you right in your freaking jugular. That's exactly how it happens. Sometimes he doesn't even bark. So many times this dog has just snuck me. I hear a little jingle, jingle, jingle. Just a little jingle, just a little jingle, jingle. It almost sounds like keys. You hear the keys, run. Puppers has a bulletproof vest and he's coming for you and you're probably gonna die. And you and your whole team are gonna shoot at this dog who runs 40 miles per hour. Okay, slight exaggeration. But you're gonna shoot at him to try and not get eaten by this freaking dog, and the whole team is going to push forward and clean you boys up. Prophet, by far my most hated specialist ever. Prophet. So this guy has like a crutch that is just a godsend. He gets to throw out a little drone, plucks it out into the world, and it seeks you out and it beeps. and it's beeping around, and then eventually it finds you and it shoots a little cord at your body and it shocks the hell out of you, and if you don't press the button quick enough, it stays in you until the prophet comes around the corner and he is just right behind that thing. Go get him, buddy. Go get him. I can guarantee I have died more times than I have survived to those freaking drones. I'll already be in a gunfight and I just hear and then I'm shocked in the freaking bomb. But then he's got his electric gun. This is not Halo. This is not Destiny. Why does he have an electric gun that puts me in the fetal position on the ground with electricity shaking all over me? But not only am I shaking on the ground in the fetal position, do not let another friendly teammate be near me, because I'm going to freaking take the whole team down because it got hit by one prophet. That's crazy. Ruin's a good one, because Ruin's got the grapple gun and he's going to be halfway across the map in one grapple, because Black Ops 4 maps are small like every other Call of Duty. You can like grapple above the gunfight and then you just look down and slam. It's also free 99 kills. So number 2 on the hit list, servers, baby. You know it. We got some server problems in Black Ops 4. It's crazy because the game ran better during the beta than it was after. But let's go ahead and put this out there. Activision banked $500 million off of Black Ops 4 on launch day. So off the jump street, you were killing it. So you mean to tell me you can't afford the dedicated servers that are required for the fit, form, and function of our gaming experience on your brand new, better selling than any previous Call of Duty game in history, and you can't give us the servers that we need to have a fluid gaming experience? What the You need to get right. We should not have seen so many Easter egg hunters getting blue screened while trying to find Easter eggs in zombies. I personally have experienced the blue screens in zombies, the server crashes in Blackout, and it is just ridiculous. I should not make it to the top 5 alive and have a server crash. That is freaking garbage.
Very cinematic right there. The pre-made class, bro. You just prestige. What else are these supposed to do? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god, error has occurred. Why?
Dude, same. Same.
We understand that there's going to be like those laggy players who are playing off of McDonald's Wi-Fi, and when they move, their frames are freaking crazy. So 1 second they're here, next second. Literally, it's like that sometimes. You're in a gunfight, they have a crazy high fire rate weapon, you're not getting all the frames you're supposed to have. The game can't handle the action that's happening. So overall, servers have been a pretty big disappointment, and there was a really big outcry. I'm not the first to talk on this, honestly. Time to kill and gun balancing. So the time to kill in Call of Duties was usually really fast. 3-4 shots to the chest with an AR from a medium to long range, you're typically donezo. Not anymore. So time to kill has gone up through the roof. Personally, I don't think armor should have been anywhere in multiplayer. They should have left it as a level playing field. It's created a huge forgiveness in not being the player that's prepared for the fight. Typically, you're making sure that you're aware where your enemy's spawning, and you're going to be focused on how you're going to approach that fight. But now, with the new healing mechanisms and the increased health, they're taking more steps to decreasing that skill gap that's supposed to be there in first-person shooters, and it's a shame in my personal opinion. But let's talk about gun balancing. So if you remember back in the day, the good old days of Black Ops 2, there was a perk called Toughness that reduced the flinch when you were getting shot by an enemy gun while you were aiming down sights. Toughness originally got removed in Black Ops 3. Now, the reason Toughness got removed, they didn't want there to be any one set perk that you felt like you had to run in order to win your gunfights and survive, in order to get your kill streaks and have dominance in that game. So they removed Toughness entirely. So no matter what, if you got shot, you were flinching. But we're seeing just with certain guns, you can get the Grip and then Grip V2. Grip V2, if you read closely, reduces your flinch while aiming down sights if you are shot by an enemy. That's Toughness, which is now returned but is only given to certain weapons. So you can expect those weapons in particular to be the ones that are complete laser beams, aka the ICR God gun, that you're going to see in competitive gameplay non-stop just because of that Grip V2. Mark my words. Submachine guns have become completely irrelevant, it seems like. Yes, there are people who rock them and are successful with them, but you'll notice it's the extremely high fire rate submachine guns. So your SOG and your GKS and your Scorpion are going to be the go-to. Besides that, submachine guns will not compete in that medium range gunfights, and they're even outgunned and outclassed by ARs in a lot of close quarter situations, which just seems pretty ridiculous. And I can't help but feel like the gun balance that is supposed to be there just isn't there. There's no real super OP shotgun unless you have the SG-12 with the flashlight. Oh my God. The flashlight. Whose idea was it to put the flashlight in? Tell me his name. Really? I'm willing to bet money. If we were in broad daylight and you had some light that was designed to stun and blind me and you were trying to flash me with it, it would not look anywhere near as crazy as what's happening in Black Ops 4 right now. I can tell you that right now.
Trying to kill him with the knife even though he was zapped.
There's no profit in defeat.
It's totally broken for close quarters encounters. Activision, did you try the flashlight? Did you play against the flashlight yourselves? How did it make you feel? Because I come around the corner, there's some guy immediately, boom, boom, boom. And when I look to see who's shooting at me, all I see is just gun balancing. Number 4 has got to be lane watching. Now, for anyone who's played competitive or has just been a fan of Call of Duty in the long run, understands completely what lane watching is. There's only so many routes of travel. Call of Duty has always had smaller maps, and you learn quickly the routes that people like to play if they're rushing or playing passively. Also, you learn where you need to push to keep your enemies in the spawn. We're finding that spawn trapping is easier than ever. You don't believe me? There are people right now on Twitch hub stomping, getting 100+ gameplays back to back all day long. Why? It's not just because they have 5 or 6 really good players on one team. It's because they know what lanes to watch, how to move around the map, and what weapons are going to be progressive for their style of gameplay. And we're finding more and more people are avoiding pushing and playing more passively because of the specialists and the higher time to kill. That, and they don't want to get flashlight in the face by a shotgun. Last, but definitely not least, would have to be the black market tiers. They've made it essentially to where you would have to play this game in and out, hours and hours and hours on end to attempt to grind for some of the top tier items in the black market. The dollar amounts that you would have to pay to reach these goals are insane. We already paid so much for your game. We don't need you trying to gyp us on COD points for us to try to grind for more gobblegums and talismans and zombies or skins, camos, etc. in the black market. Overall, Black Ops 4 is a good game and it's got a lot of great things going for it, and I'm sure that it's going to progress over time and that the servers are going to get better. They're going to do more gun balancing for sure. The specialists, I'm willing to bet, are going to stay completely the same. But for me, it's really not the game I was hoping to see out of Activision. I was really hoping that they would bring back the spirit of that truly balanced gameplay of how you position yourself and try to progress throughout the match, play safely and rush when needed, picking how you challenge when you challenge wisely, and grinding out for your streaks to get the upper hand in a match. I really was hoping for that Black Ops 2 formula. Maybe that's why my judgment on this game is biased, because I was looking for them to go back to what was probably one of the best Call of Duties ever. But I guess I'm gonna have to call an apple and just move on to Battlefield 5 when it releases. So what do you think of Call of Duty right now? Is it worth it? Is it the game you were hoping it was gonna be? I'm still never getting over the shotgun. All right, guys, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and possibly share the content. Or maybe you'll hit notifications if you want to catch some of our streams. That's it for me. Peace.